Professional wrestling. There's a difference between matchmaking and booking. And this past week, WWE fans got a treat when Triple H was cooking.
And here we go.
Is like gravity. All it takes is a little push.
What's up, guys? How you doing? Welcome back to the channel. Glad you stopped by. And if you're brand new, welcome. Grab a seat and stay a while. But do me a couple favors first. Go down and hit that subscribe button. Go next door, ring that bell. Make sure it says all so you know when the next video pops up. Hit that like button. And before you head out, drop a comment. And if you're one of the regulars here, welcome back for another round. I ask that you also hit that like button. And before you leave, drop a comment, because YouTube does love the comments. And of course, share the video out on all social media. Okay, if you're new here, you often see a link down in the description. That is for my merch store over at Mixtees. Definitely check the guys out over at the Popcast. They run that site as well. And occasionally I do a fundraiser for the Stuttering Foundation of America. As you can tell, I am someone with a speech impediment. So we're going to do that starting today and going through SummerSlam, the first weekend in August. So get yourself some Joker Voice merchandise. We got the original and then we got this one. Got the front side and the back. Definitely grab yourself some Joker Voice merch. Goes to a good cause. And that'll be going up through the first weekend in August. Now, let's talk about some eating. Because long-term booking, it is a storytelling model that is used by Chief Content Officer Paul Triple H Levesque of the WWE. Now, the previous regime and other promotions have a more short-term model where the story leads to a pay-per-view or a premium live event. And when that's over, it's time to reset and just build to the next event. I liken it to storytelling in a microwave, where Paul Levesque at worst uses a crock pot, but he lets it simmer. Now, does this lead to some lulls and some downtime in the stories? Sure, it does. But when Paul Levesque decides to step into that kitchen, oh boy. And this past week, WWE fans ate very well as Paul Levesque prepared multiple 5-star meals for WWE television. So, let's take a look.
Here we go.
Now, I spoke last week about Monday on Raw. For the last couple weeks, Raw has been a steak from Outback Steakhouse. It's decent. It's nothing to write home about. But this past Monday, we were treated to a 5-star bacon-wrapped filet mignon with all the fixins.
That's delicious.
Now, SmackDown, on the other hand, had for almost a month been basic chicken tenders with a little ranch dipping sauce. I mean, it'll fill you up. It's just
boring.
But this Friday, Paul Levesque put on that apron and he had something special to serve up. Because this all started in Chicago. Great wrestling town. And the show kicks off with Chicago's own CM Punk. The crowd erupts as Punk was cutting a promo talking about pressure and how he rises when the pressure is the highest. And this is why he is the best in the world. Now Paul Heyman comes out and joins Punk in the ring. The two friends hug, but Paul has a warning. The Bloodline, led by Solo Sikoa, is after him. And of course, cue the music, and out comes Solo and the Gorillas of Destiny, Tama Tonga and Tongaloa. They rush in to attack Punk. Cody comes out to even the odds. But Punk is a Raw guy. And now he's involved in a story on SmackDown, as Paul Heyman asked Punk when he leaves, "Take me with you." So, big step up from chicken tenders, right? I mean, we got a full Cornish game hen here with some whiskey-based glaze to dip that in, huh?
Now we're talking.
Oh, Paul Levesque wasn't done cooking. We got some side dishes, and not your basic French fries or whatever that is. We got some grilled veggies. We got some like grilled asparagus, grilled Brussels sprouts with a lemon butter sauce, and this came in the form of multiple Money in the Bank triple threat qualifying matches. Start off, we have Carmelo Hayes advances, defeating Tama Tonga and Randy Orton, actually pinning Randy Orton to get the win. Andrade also moves on, defeating Kevin Owens and Grayson Waller. And yes, surprise, Chelsea Green advances to the Money in the Bank ladder match. And by the way, all three of these winners, they got the jobber treatment, which means on TV, got no intro, no music, no nothing. Pretty good if you ask me.
That's not bad. Not bad.
And this meal is still not done. We're going to take that lemon butter sauce and we're going to drizzle that over a perfectly steamed Maine lobster tail. Because in a backstage segment, DIY was arguing with Grayson Waller, and they're in the loading area, and we hear these two thunderous bangs. And as the bay door rises, we see Drew McIntyre in Chicago, standing over a fallen, bloody CM Punk. Picks him up, puts him on his shoulders, carries him out to the stage where, again, in front of his city, his fans, just unceremoniously drops him. Officials come out, Nick Aldis comes out, and Drew just walks away after taking CM Punk's bracelet. Because Punk screwed him over in Scotland. And now Drew has come back for revenge in his city. Yeah, karma's a bitch. And this, chef's kiss.
So good.
Are we ready for dessert? Because the final segments on both Raw and SmackDown ended with debuts of two destructive and violent forces. Monday, we got a Bananas Foster with that butter rum sauce with cinnamon and brown sugar. Give it a little ignite. Give it a little flambe action, which, considering who this is kind of appropriate, as Monday gave us the debut, the introduction of the Wyatts 6. Now, Friday, we got ourselves a creme brulee, perfectly crisp, right on top, topped with some raspberries, or pick your fruit of choice, because we got the debut of a one-man destructive force of nature who took out 3 top WWE superstars. One considered one of the greatest of all time. The other the current WWE champion and face of the company. And what a WW debut as the bloodline levels up with the addition of the Samoan Werewolf, Jacob Fatu.
Perfection.
Yummy. Easily the best week of WWE TV this entire year. We got debuts that will be remembered forever. We got characters that are being forwarded, characters that you can get emotionally invested in, continuing stories, some that have been going on for years, just adding another chapter to it. Stories reminiscent of NXT Black and Gold, an era of programming that was better than any previous era, no matter how much attitude that era had. Now this summer is going to be exciting. And for WWE fans, just sit back, relax, and take a smell at what Paul Levesque is cooking. But these are just my thoughts. I'm going to turn it back over to you. Let me know what you think down below in the comments. Be sure to check me out tonight as we are in Season 2, Episode 2 of House of the Dragon, simulcasting to this channel as well. But yeah, thanks for stopping by, folks. Again, quick reminder before you head out the door, hit that subscribe button, ring that bell. If you liked the video, give it a thumbs up. If you didn't like the video, hey, thanks for sticking around this long. I appreciate that. And I will see you guys all very soon. Hope you had a great weekend. Have a wonderful week ahead of you. And always have fun. Hashtag keep talking. And always keep that smile on your face. Toodles.